identity of our program is just work.
Over and over, let's go! Make sure you guys are fight ready. Listen up! We wanted that more than that.
That's how we do it in Centerville. Back to you.
Trotwood mentality is to keep going at it. You're not going to take out a tree in the first swing.
They don't want to play at that level. They can take their home. Over and over.
Oh, yeah.
We have a really young team.
We start a freshman.
Every team's going to come at us like we're nobody.
Teams usually play their best game against us. They usually just hate us.
I played with Bronny. I had a shooting contest with LeBron that went viral. That's how people know me. But this is where I want to create my legacy. In my hometown, with my best friends, and my dad as coach.
All right, let's go. Top on 3, 1, 2, 3, go!
I'm Gabe Cupps. I go to Centerville High School, and I'm a freshman on varsity.
Number 0, Gabe Cupps.
He's been different since the 3rd grade.
He's aggressive and competitive.
There's a lot of grit in him, and I like that about him.
What people think about when they hear my name, probably my shooting ability, just like how hard I play.
I see a lot of guys on this team look up to him.
I'd say Gabe is different because of what he's able to do at such a young age.
I'd say I can do a little bit of everything.
He has one of the best handles I've seen in my life. If he gets enough dribbles, he'll get by you no matter what.
Some people take me seriously, and some people don't. They mostly think of me playing with LeBron James Jr. I don't care what people think of. Gabe Cupps is a fun kid who loves the game of basketball. He just wants the best for his team and his family and friends. I think there definitely is a lot of pressure being able to play at that high of a level. I try to put all that out of the way and just play my game.
Hey, hold on your head the whole game. Am I driving? No. It's just Tower Heights.
Off the court, be good at running. Playing with my dog usually. And then just hanging out with my friends. We'll make the TikTok and then we'll play pick. Oh yeah, half an inch since March. This is my house, just where I spend all my time off the court. This room right here is where my dad, he used to be working on his basketball stuff, watching film and stuff, just trying to get us ready for the season. My dad's been a coach for over 20 years.
I'm out to energy, and we had a goal to go out and win this thing.
We're kind of best friends on and off the court.
Zap, zip, zap, zap, zip, zap, zap. Why'd you go?
Snuggle in tight, boys.
Here. Yo, what are you doing, bro? Get out of the snacks. This is my boy E-Man.
What's up, boy?
Right, left, up, here.
My role as Gabe's teammate is just to be his best friend. We can be there for each other and hold each other accountable.
Those two are the best of friends.
My highest viewed TikTok, the one where I acted like I was crying. This is my room. Even though I don't spend very much time in here, I usually like to sleep on the couch with my dog. I just have all my stuff that I've earned over the years. Yeah, these are just trophies from like elementary school. I'm just playing like with me and E-Man. We used to get dubs. Same school, same class, 4 straight championships. And then he tried to play me in one-on-one, and that didn't go too well for him.
We're not gonna talk about that one.
This is the email that they sent my dad when I made the Blue Chips. Your child has been selected to participate in the North Coast Blue Chips 5th grade AAU basketball program. We're very excited to have you and your child be a part of the NCBC family. Blue Chips, I was just playing basketball in 4th grade and I had a good game. One of the coaches from the other team told me I should come try out, so I did and made the team.
He's been really blessed and really lucky. You could take any 15-year-old kid, they would have done anything to be on that team.
They never believed me until like I went to the first tournament.
It's LeBron's son. At the time when you're a 5th grader and he's saying that he plays with LeBron James' kid, you'll go crazy about that.
That was our most recent one. Flight Club sponsored. Some people still associate me with being on the Blue Chips and they kind of know me for that. But I think I'm starting to make like a name for myself.
Competition that he's playing and being a freshman and being known a little bit, he's taking people's best shots.
Yep. Oh, when I opened them.
Moments of greatness.
It's practice week, but my dad has us watching some film.
Here we are against the pressure. The best cut here, Gabe, is kind of jog to the screen, and right there you go faster. You guys have no idea, like this works against really good teams.
I would say the start of our season this year was pretty hectic.
We were below 500.
2-6, 2-7.
We have a really young team, and we're just trying to figure some things out.
He's not getting the shooting call. He's getting the shooting call.
Huh? Take some responsibility for it. Slow down. What the hell? Get your ass in the stands and open your mouth for the entire possession.
We were like selfish and worrying about like all the miscellaneous things that we can't handle.
Another turn on the rebound. Right, let's go. Let's go.
During practice, we were slacking.
Right, we can all be good.
But we're definitely starting to pick it up now.
Let's go.
Trotwood.
I think just because we're figuring out the small things, learning our roles, learning to fit into those, and like how we can play better as a team. And against Springfield, I thought that was our best game of the season.
Oh, we played well. We won at Springfield. We must be pretty good. Human nature is get complacent. Are you still able to be humble?
We play like that every day. Ain't nobody in the damn state beating us.
This is like a teetering point for the team.
You have to be humble enough to prepare. It's just the teams that keep coming in, working hard every day. Those teams are going to be able to win and compete at the highest level.
What are we going to do with that? We'll see. Here we go. Trouble on 3, 1, 2, 3. Trouble.
Let's go. Come on, Mike. Need one, bro. Oh, that's bad.
Don't forget about team dinner. If you are going to the ice bath, you need to go right now.
Usually on Thursdays, we have team dinners, and it's a good time to just bond with each other.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3.
I definitely like having team dinners. I think it brings the effect of togetherness and being unified.
I feel like that's where like our bond starts to really show, and like that's when we start to talk more and connect more.
Max, I feel like I saw that shirt at Goodwill once.
No, there's like 30 of these at Goodwill.
Yeah, the food is usually pretty good too.
Culinary arts got us eating real good. We got the chicken Alfredo, we got the bread and the butter, and we got springboro tomorrow. We're finna turn up on them, show them who we are, what we can do.
Finally game day. After almost a week of practice, me and our guys are ready to go.
Number 0, Gabe.
Lefty, he uses shot fakes. Some of their weaknesses in the paint, they can't guard Mo. I'm feeling pretty well physically. My mindset going into the game was just competing as hard as I could, just surrendering the outcome.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chop.
Try to get a dub. We tip off and the game starts. Immediately, I start the game off with a 3-ball. We started to turn the ball over a little too much. As the game went on, we definitely weren't hitting all of our shots. Lucky for us, they were missing some shots too. We were definitely letting them hang around in the game. It was a physical game. We try to get Mo involved, and he's definitely starting to bully that guy in there. Everybody was diving, getting on the floor. Then we started to turn the ball over even more. We were letting them hang around because we didn't come out fight ready. At the end of the first half, my dad definitely wasn't happy.
This isn't, I mean, I don't know. I want to freaking throw up.
He's really mad about how we're playing, not because we're missing shots, overall just how we're competing.
Watching a team with no leadership, no understanding what's going on, no fight, a team that just bullshitted the last 2 days of practice, think they're going to walk in and just beat Springboro. Guess what? You're not that good! Play with each other? Yeah, you're pretty good. We got 20 points and a half. One problem is, we're worse. We got 17 because we don't shoot the damn thing. We question everything that we do. You guys better wake the hell up.
To lose this game, it would be a little bit embarrassing not coming out ready to play because it's all controllable by us. The second half starts, and we definitely start to turn it up a notch. But then they started to hit some shots, and they were keeping it close. And number one was definitely being a pest defensively and offensively, just with how quick he was. We started to turn the ball over a little too much. I wasn't hitting my shots. Then the crowd started to chant overrated. I'm just trying to get in our team's head. Their opinions don't matter to me, and I'm just gonna keep playing my game. It's either now or never for us to start this comeback and try to come out with a W. And that's when my boy Hayes came in clutch, started hitting some 3-balls for us. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and we pull within 2. Then I put us up with a 3-pointer. Hayes locked the dude down. 1 minute left, and this is the game right here. They're inbounding the ball. We get a steal. And number one comes from behind and takes it back. 30 seconds left, and we get a steal on a loose ball, and they foul us again. Hayes goes 1 of 2 at the line. As they're coming up the court, we foul them, and they have a couple seconds left on the clock. They inbound the ball, chuck a half quarter. They're way off, and we grab the win. If we would have lost, it definitely would have hurt us. All of our mistakes were definitely controllable.
It's a win, but like, that was an ugly game here.
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. I'm not sure we've been worse than that.
Once we beat Springfield in our previous game, we had to make sure we were humble and didn't let it get to our heads.
You guys have to make a conscious decision to like choose not to be that way. The good news is, it's a choice. We have the stuff to be really good. When can that be us?
For us to get to states, we need to be more prepared and locked in 100% of the time, not looking down at the teams we play, even if we think it's an easy game. And I think our team is willing to do that.
1, down, 2, down, 3. 1, 2, 3, down.
Coming in.
We're going to chop down some trees right now.
The chop wood mentality is just to keep going at it and just keep working harder.
None of us really knew what we were doing. I just went into it kind of swinging it like a baseball bat. I was swinging it like a bat.
Because you're not going to take out a tree in the first swing, just trying to wear it down little by little.
This is big. Kevin, give me a guess on how many swings you're going to have to take to chop down a tree.
Somewhere above 100.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably going to be about 3 times that. So that's 300, Kevin.
It's Keba's first time chopping down the tree. He's pretty big, so he probably thinks he can do it pretty easily.
So you're going to have to keep hitting the tree. You're not going to feel like you're making any progress, and you just got to keep swinging.
On the bottom. We just finished chopping down our trees, preparing us for our competition this week. We all know how big of a tournament Flying to the Hoop is. #1 draft picks play almost every year like Andrew Wiggins and Anthony Davis, so we know we just got to go out and compete.
Sunday, we play at Flying to the Hoop. Teams from all around the country just coming to play and compete.
Top prospects come in, a lot of top teams come in. Prolific prep goes, Huntington prep goes, Spire Academy goes. Last year that was a big game, but they got blown out. It's a great environment out there. Like Flying to the Hoops is like always one of the biggest weekends that people look for during our basketball season.
Just gonna test what we're made of a little bit.
And how much we can like actually hang with people.
It's all us right now, like with this group. So we're working on handling pressure, taking care of the basketball, executing offensively.
Just making sure we're skilled, saving possessions, not turning it over.
Focused on catching and shooting and then offensive putbacks. So you could tell the guys were getting into it today, they enjoyed it.
We play Compass Prep, the national team out of Arizona, Flying to the Hoop.
Arizona Compass Prep is a really good team. They have a lot of high recruits, and I think it'll be a good test for us.
They have top prospects like Frankie Collins.
They're probably a little bit bigger and more athletic than us.
They're like tough, they pressure a lot. And they're all like football players. We're very athletic, very athletic.
It's gonna be a good test for us to show what we're about. Last year, we started off 4-5, but then after we did this Flying to the Hoops thing, that's when we started to realize like what we can do, what our potential is.
If we play our game, you know, nobody can really stop us.
It's game time and we pull up to Trent Arena to play Arizona Compass.
All right, guys, here's the deal with this game. Guys are coming fast, they're big, they're coming downhill. You're gonna have some guts to stand in and take it.
I already knew it was going to be a battle, so I just need my team to go out there and work and not to be scared because of our competition.
Get an open shot, get a chance to take a charge, take it. Eye for a loose ball, eye for a loose ball.
If we're able to beat this team, I think it shows that we can really compete with anybody and possibly win a state championship.
I've coached in 13 of these games at Flying to the Hoop. You either come into this game excited that you're here and like, oh, it's this like really cool experience. You go out and you just get your face beat in. And we've had teams that have come in, locked in, and surprised themselves and everybody else because they were committed to doing our stuff the way we do it. It's your choice. Right now, I get the giddy feeling. It's a cool opportunity, but it's not a cool opportunity when you're going back home getting a 40-piece.
At the start of the game, we can tell they're pretty physical and athletic.
Even though they were bigger and stronger than us, we came out in the first, jumped out to an early lead.
Gabe hits a 3. That was big for us.
We were hitting our shots, playing good defense.
Keba had a nice move early where he took it and spun baseline and put it off the backboard.
Tom hits a nice 3 to get us back into it. I hit a nice 3, contested 3. I just had to put that in there. The first quarter ends, we're up by 2. We're feeling really good and have a lot of energy.
We came out swinging in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, they came out swinging hard, knocked us back a few steps.
In the second quarter, they just started like just dunking on us like crazy, like.
Then they started to show their physicality and like size on us around the rim. I ran out from Frankie Collins. I ran out from underneath.
So high.
The pressure got to us, but the score was pretty close. They started to build a little bit of a lead.
We had 2 straight turnovers. Frankie Collins came down and dunked it both times. We gotta stay smart and stay composed. These are the games that I live for. In the second quarter, they jumped out to a lead. At halftime, we were talking about how we need to minimize our turnovers. That led to easy dunks and easy points for them in transition.
They swung first.
We see Mo limping in the locker room, and we all realize that he's not going to be able to finish out the rest of the game. Pretty big loss. He's our rim protector, so now we got to dodge a few punches and go back swinging. Second half, they're still coming out really aggressive.
I had drove to the lane and I got my shot blocked, and then they went back and dunked it.
We're doing as much as we can, but they're just scoring at ease, and we can't really get the ball to go down. People just try to trash talk me. It doesn't make me feel bad at all. I just keep playing my game. I'm used to playing top-level talent from playing with the Blue Chips and AAU, and these are kind of the games that I live for. With them playing that aggressive, I definitely got banged up a couple times. They were knocking down shots and playing really good defense. We took their best shot. We ended up losing the game by 16.
And like their legs exploded.
After the game, my legs were all bruised and bloody. It was a really intense game, really aggressive, but we were all really worried about Mo. Mo's essential in our playoff run. If we want to get far, we need him to be playing and playing well.
All right, fellas. Came down to about a 2-minute stretch in the second quarter. They went on a 10-0 run. I would say for 28 minutes, we were good. But that 4 minutes creates a 13-point difference in the game.
Even though we lost, we took away that we could really compete with anybody when we're playing at our best.
I think that's one of the better teams we faced. That team was good. Had a lot of different people that could hurt you.
So we're gonna take that into this week of practice and get ready for Fairfield.
Chopper on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Trotwood.
Now we're going to play paintball to get some team bonding in.
Yes, sir. Capture the flag and paintball. It's gonna be fire.
Let's go.
That path right there is the middle. Because of the forest and because you can't see, you could be about 5-10 feet from someone and not even realize you're there.
There's a flag in the middle of the road, and each team is in the opposite side of the woods.
You've got to get the box, and you've got to get it back to the back of your property without getting shot.
I'm just going straight. I'm diving on that shit. I'm running.
My plan is to just drop my gun and try to go get the box while having my teammates cover me.
Me and Rich got full cover. Shoot me.
That plan didn't go too well.
Ow! Go hit my phone.
We left the paintballs out overnight, and now they're frozen solid. It kind of just feels like you're getting hit by a rock.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they break, sometimes they don't. The first time I went out, got to the box, and just got lit up about 25 times. We're all super competitive, so we never want to lose in anything. It's the same as paintball, just as it is on the court. As I'm running back, I hear the coaches and the seniors do the signal that the game is over, and I realize that we lost.
That's game.
You got that dub? Yes, sir.
Before the season, I didn't really hang out with any of the guys, but I think this is going to bring us together even more and end up making our play better on the court.
Force that, Q, force that!
We were all kind of banged up from Arizona Compass Prep.
Those guys were really good. It was definitely more physical than I thought it would be.
The whole team was also wondering if we would have Mo for this week's game.
Mo's not practicing today. We'll see if he'll be able to go tomorrow or not.
I went to the trainers and today after school and I got ruled ineligible to play today. Definitely me not being on the floor has a big impact on the team. Just having my presence on the floor changes the game because me shot blocking, everybody knows that I can shot block and they know what I can do. I trust that my brother here will take care of the job.
His younger brother Keba is 6'8", so he stepped in pretty quickly.
It's definitely going to be a little bit different. Definitely going to have to play a little bit different.
Yeah. People chant Mo says no for a reason, dude.
We've had a rough start to the season. Going into Fairfield, we need to start racking up the wins if we want to secure this 1 seed. Mo has been ruled out for the game, and it'll definitely be a tough loss for us. He's our senior leader, protects the rim at all times. With Mo not playing, we gotta find a way to get through it and get the dub. The game starts, and right off the bat, they get like 5 offensive rebounds in the first possession. We came out a little sloppy. It's definitely not a good way to start. Fairfield student section is all over us. Part of playing basketball in Southwest Ohio, you gotta get used to the student sections who's always talking mess. When I caught the ball, they just started booing every time. Most of the high school teams, their student sections usually have trash talk, but these dudes were on a different level tonight. I think that kind of rattled us at the beginning. Teams usually just try to show us up, and that can lead to them getting really physical on me and our teammate. Everybody comes giving it their best shot to take us down. And the student section is still booing. Most of the student sections usually boo me just because they think that I'm cocky and they don't think I'm good. So they just try to get me off my game so they can tell everybody that I didn't play well. Some of our teammates started to step up and pick up the scoring, and I knew I had to get them involved. We're only up 9 at half, and we know we got to come out way stronger in the second half to put this one away.
All right, listen. Defensively, they got to stop getting here, and we've got to continue guarding until our guy gives up the ball.
At halftime, my dad was just basically focusing on our defense and how sloppy we were playing.
Gave up 6 offensive boards in the first quarter. We got to make sure, like, it's physical in there. Toughest team wins. Make sure our body language is saying we're the toughest team. Let's go.
I don't usually hear stuff while I'm playing, but one of my teammates told me that the crowd was chanting "Daddy Ball" just because my dad's the coach. It doesn't matter what they say, it matters what's happening on the court. After I hit the 3, I'd never heard him say "Daddy Ball" again. The game went on, my teammates started to pick up the intensity too. Fairfield student section was coming different, but we just gotta get this dub and get home. We've been tested all year this season, played really good competition, went against a lot of crazy fans, but you know, we're just staying locked in, tough and together. A year ago, I was playing with the Blue Chips, and we were in the finals of a tournament in LA. LeBron showed up to cheer us on, and he was getting into it. I was having a good game and my shots were falling. I went up and grabbed a rebound, brought it out past the three-point line, and hit another three right in front of Bron. He was hyping me up. We got to talking on the sideline. When I said something to him about being able to shoot, he just kind of came back and was like, it may look like I'm not a real shooter, but I can. He said during halftime, and we're gonna go out and see who's really the better shooter. We both came out hitting our shots. After my fourth shot, I missed, and Bron hit his. So he got the best of me that time. Next thing I know, the video is going viral. That was actually a year ago to the day. So I hollered at Bron on IG and challenged him again. I'm looking forward to the rematch, but right now I'm focused on one thing, winning my hometown a championship. We got morning practice today at 6 a.m.
I can tell you what you're going to do. You guys are going to start practice with 50 burpees.
Early grind out here, bro.
People sleep on me and on the team.
Swing it!
But I don't know too many teams that are waking up this early.
Damn, Gabe, you gotta clean that, bro.
I know Fairfield was definitely sleeping on us.
Trying to fix things on the run, battling through some injuries, so.
I got hit, got thrown down. I messed up my rib or muscle or lat.
Gabe got broken ribs.
I got covered up.
Hopefully that's gone now.
But we got Northmont coming up, and I have to play to lead the team.
Let's go. Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chop it.
We're on the road against Northmont, and I could really feel my lat. I'm not playing too well in the first half. I was being a little bit hesitant because I could feel my lat, and I didn't know how much I could really do without hurting it more.
All right, fellas, listen. They've got 9 offensive boards. They've got 6. They're 6 for 8 from the free throw line.
Coaches were getting on us about how easy they were finishing at the rim.
Coach, you have any idea how many points off those offensive rebounds?
Yeah,
5 off the offensive boards. We have to finish possessions. Mo's not in there to go get rebounds. Like, you have to go hit. Everybody has to go hit, and then we all have to pursue the ball. Like, go get the ball.
I wasn't playing too well in the first half, and we were only up by 7.
We need to clean this up. All right? That needs to change.
We're winning, but they're right on our heels, and we can't lose this.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Chop it. Just take it off.
My dad was checking on my lat during halftime. My guys need me out there, so I'm just gonna play through this. This game is kind of ugly right now, and I'm still not hitting my shots. The overrated chance came. They may say I'm overrated, but my team definitely isn't.
Give me that one.
It's 2 minutes left in the game, and it's time to shut these fans up, run out the clock. We ended up winning, not by a lot, but a win's a win.
19 offensive boards for the game. So we gave up 9 in the first half, 10 in the second half. That's gonna have to be fixed.
Next game, we got Trotwood, defending Division II state champs. If we gave up this many boards against Northmont, then it'll be triple the amount against Trotwood.
So we are off tomorrow. All right, we got all week next week, Trotwood on Friday, and then we go Tuesday, Friday to finish the season. All right?
Finish hard.
We only have 5 games left of the season. We gotta just keep stacking up the W's. We can't afford any more losses.
Bounce passes. We lead them a little, but don't throw it way out in front of them.
My dad took me and Rich to talk to a Centerville Hustle team.
So I have a little surprise tonight. You guys notice anybody different that's normally not at our practice? Who do you see?
Gabe Cupps.
You do.
What questions do you have for them? Fire away. They'll be able to answer.
Ask him anything you want.
What's your favorite part about playing basketball?
Just competing, whether it's outside of basketball or in anything.
How much do you practice per day?
Before school and after school. Practices, we usually have 6, sometimes 7 a week.
They're both there by 5:45. They work out until about 7:15. There are some people that are like compelled to be as good as they can be, and you have 2 of those guys.
I definitely think it's important to just give back to the kids. When I was younger, the varsity players came and talked to us, and I know they look up to me, kind of showing that I'm a down-to-earth person.
Second grade team.
About the importance of school. Student comes first before athlete, like student-athlete. You can't play basketball if you don't have good grades.
If you're not good in school, then you're not going to be able to play basketball.
Was it hard going from playing with like kids your age to being like playing with other seniors and stuff?
I think a big part of it is just like being smart with how you're playing. You might not be as like athletic going up and playing against people a lot older than you. You just gotta kind of find your weaknesses and try to get better at those. I think you can get by with just being smart and outworking everybody.
Boys, you ready?
Yeah.
Bring it in here.
Trotwood on 3! 1, 2, 3, Trotwood!
Guys, keep practicing hard. You gotta get out of here.
See you guys.
Where you guys going?
I gotta go home and do some homework. I gotta study for my test too.
Thank you for taking the time to come out. Appreciate it.
You guys are waiting for like some catastrophic event to like make you be like, okay, now we've got to play. Well, it might be a 90-point smack in your face on Friday. Even though last year's group did it, the year before did it, the year before did it, the year before did it, you want to try to flip it on a Friday night and just bullshit through this? Doesn't work.
This week on Friday night, we have a game that can determine how the rest of our season is going to go.
Everything is just complete chaos. They're flying around. No, I think that's funny. That's why Trotwood's who Trotwood is. Trotwood's my favorite team around here, guys. Like, because you know they're always coming after you. They get away with it because they play extremely hard. Like, they always play. They don't mope and pout about stuff. They just come at you over and over and over again. And if you're not willing to do that, then they punk your ass just like they should. And your ability to maintain composure when that stuff happens is going to have a big impact on the game. It's going to go to toughness.
They just really want to pressure you, try to turn you over, averaging like 90 points a game.
They'll be way more athletic, so we have to be able to match their effort and try to keep them off the boards.
I've never seen him like that.
I've been coaching effort and intensity since freaking November. Why am I coaching that on January 29th?
If we want to be a good team and be able to beat good teams, we have to fix those things.
It's a good question, isn't it, seniors? Real good question.
Let's go, play hard.
Run through the basketball. That is a toughness issue. Run through every pass. They're going to be head down, guy on the ball. Stay straight up. Do not reach.
Jump to the ball. Jump to the ball.
Tell me I'm garbage. Gabe
Sit down and guard. Toughest team. We're attacking them, fellas. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Go. Trotwood, get that charge call ready. We're about to try to set a state record.
It's Friday night, we're walking into the gym, and the place is packed.
Sit down and guard. Toughest team. We're attacking them, fellas. Let's get it. All right, let's go.
We got Trotwood defending Division II state champs, and they're averaging about 90 points a game.
Get that charge call ready. We're about to try to set a state record.
Being a freshman and playing in those type of games, it just feels like you need to prove yourself. I used to get kind of nervous walking out in front of all the fans, but now I love it. Trotwood always comes out and they always come and pressure you right from the get-go. We can tell that it's going to be fast and physical.
To charge, Drew!
But we're not backing down.
Good find. 50!
We've gotten tested this season, and we can hang with these guys.
Shots are under control. We got to stay under control. We bailed on 3 charges now, fellas.
Trotwood always plays super fast and aggressive. With Mo not inside, we were kind of getting bullied down low. We as a team have to match that aggressiveness. We got to keep it close, make sure they don't pull away. We had some missed layups and we had 7 turnovers, but we can fix those things.
Yo, let's focus on what we're going to do, not what we just did.
And we can hang with these guys. We just need to match their energy and play as hard as them.
Clean up, run through passes, finish layups, not getting free throws. We're good. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Jump on 3, 1, 2, 3. Trotwood.
The third quarter starts and they come out swinging. We're not backing down, but then it starts to get a little bit ugly.
That dude brings the ball and you rotate. You got to beat that shit up. You're standing right there.
And they just keep scoring and the lead keeps getting a little bit bigger each time.
Billy, go for Kemba.
The end of the third quarter, we're down by 17 now. Now we gotta try to start this comeback. Trotwood took notice to us scoring a lot. In their heads, they were probably just thinking that they can't let us come back and beat them.
Come on, Thomas! Come on, Thomas! Come on, Thomas!
When we were down 5, my dad told me to attack the rim and got fouled super hard.
3 top! Hit it, top! Time out! Time out!
We really might come back on them. We're down 3, there's 21 seconds left. It's 1 possession game. We forced a turnover down 3, our ball. My dad drew up a play for us to hit a 3. But we couldn't really find anybody that was open. So we had to pass to Hayes down by the rim for a layup. And it was no good. We lost the game.
Good job. Good job. Good play. Good game. Good game. Good game.
Gabe Cupps, 10 points. Ryan Keeper, 3 points.
It was a 4-point game. Is that what the final was?
Yeah. They got it down to 3.
The worst part about losing a close game, just thinking about all the little things that you could have done, could have controlled for it to be a different outcome.
Hey, y'all see our potential, right? If we can run with Trotwood, Trotwood is the top team in the state. Feel me? So let's keep that going.
All right, guys. I don't know. We got down 17. The second half down 17 to stay with it. Challenges, can't get down 17, right? We got to get to the level where we're bringing that for the entire game for 4 quarters, 32 minutes. If we're not going to do that, it's going to be really tough to beat good teams like that.
The most important thing that we took away from the game was that we competed with the top team in the state, and we were down. We were able to still believe in ourselves and come back.
Jump on 3, 1, 2, 3. Trotwood.
After the loss, there's nothing better than to just go home, kind of relax, and hang out with my family and my dog.
Gabe, have you ever seen that thing, the TikToks where they put the weighted blanket over your head? Do it, you should try it.
Me and my sister usually come up with ideas for TikTok.
You threw it straight down on her.
Then it goes a little something like this. Why is everything chrome?
She's just kind of been my best friend my whole life. I never really thought of her as my sister, just always been kind of my best friend.
She's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love this dog so much.
That's chocolate, you're gonna die.
Allie comes to all my games. She sits in like the third row and always takes pictures of me and the team. My mom, she just kind of takes care of everybody.
Don't rip my blanket.
My mom comes to all my games. When me and my dad get too heated or something in an argument, she kind of slows us down, make sure we realize we're just trying to get each other better.
Watch out for the dog.
My relationship with my dad, we're kind of best friends on and off the court. We butt heads sometimes, but I think it makes us better, our relationship stronger. The season's been kind of tough, so we just need to relax, have some fun, and make sure we're playing our best basketball when it comes tournament time.
You're way too dumb. All right, number 3, Tolliver.
We're getting prepared for Springfield at home. There's only 4 games left in the season. It's crunch time.
It's always chippy.
He gets an intentional foul, he gets a technical foul in one of the games.
Every time you play Springfield, there's always a chance for a few tags.
It's super physical every game.
Constantly trying to fall into people and shove people down.
Sometimes things can get a little out of hand.
Like when they play us, they're always trying to do something crazy. So they're always bringing their best against us.
Since we knew it was going to be a physical game, that week preparing for Springfield, we went crazy in the weight room.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
The weight room just gets us hyped for our next opponent.
Hey!
After each lift, we usually have a finisher. It's harder than any other lift. It's usually just to make you tired and see how far you can push your body. A lot of people, when they first realized I was playing varsity as a freshman, just said I was too little or too skinny. But I'm a lot stronger than people think. I can even beat my dad up a couple times.
Get this kid.
I take him in wrestling now.
Let's go.
These workouts, they're essential just to get us stronger mentally and physically to play the best teams we can play.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chop it.
We're feeling good, pumped up, ready for Springfield. We just gotta get this dub. It's game day. We got Springfield at home. We're feeling strong.
It's our level from the start. Make sure you warm up like that. You prepare when you're thinking about the game like that.
We were 3-7 at the beginning of the season. Now we're going on a run towards the end of the season, closing in on the tournament.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chop it. In your head. In your head. In your head.
And we gotta stack up all the wins we can to try to get the best seed possible.
Number 0, Gabe Cupps.
The team we're playing, it could be a few techs. It's super physical. First quarter, game's already getting chippy. Not only are they big, they can move around. And they look like they're mean, ready to go. And Springfield's fully face guarding me, trying to not let me catch the ball.
Gabe Cupps.
We can't make excuses for ourselves. We just gotta go out and play the same way. Springfield's playing pretty well right now. The game's all tied up. The way Springfield plays, they just are kind of everywhere at once. There's not really a plan to it. They're just coming, trying to be the most aggressive team. But Springfield's giving us a run right now.
You got to hit people on the boards. Now, they're just like diving into people, wiping players out, shoving people in the back. Don't go hunting for excuses like that was a foul, that was a push. We need results. That's all that matters. Tell me how freaking choppy the sea is. Just bring in the damn ship.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Third quarter starts. Still a close game. They come down on a fast break, and Drew fouls him pretty hard. Hayes comes to back him up, and now we're into a scuffle. It was getting heated, but everybody on the team was willing to be there. If we want to make a run in the tournament, we always got to have each other's backs. We're definitely getting their best. You can tell they don't want to lose to us twice. And it's still a really physical game. We're not backing down though, because we can't lose again. The game's been back and forth. We're up by 7. Let's put this game away.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Springfield just kind of unraveled.
Start the busing. Start the busing. I believe that we have won. I believe that we have won.
We muscled out a win.
I thought we did a good job keeping our poise down the stretch when things got crazy. Hayes, I don't want you to get technical, but gotta have your guys.
It was a hard-fought battle. They was trying to talk stuff and get us out our game.
It got a little bit dirty, but we stuck together.
All right, we got how many turns, Coach? 13.
We had a slow start to the season. The tournament is coming in quick, and we got to keep winning if we want to be able to get a good seed.
11, 12, 13.
We got another 6 a.m. practice.
Breakfast club, 6 a.m. You know, we getting a workout in before school, trying to get better.
Make sure we talk more on offense too.
Our game against Beaver Creek, last game of the regular season. If we win this last game, we could be able to get the 1 seed. Started off slow, but now we're ready to claw our way back, go on a run.
Hey, how about you want to phone? Is this
Usually after practice, we just goof off.
Okay, dang.
Today, we all started to try to dunk. Everybody was kind of saying that they haven't seen me dunk or that I can't dunk with any power or anything.
My legs are ready.
I had to show them what's up.
I thought they were dead.
I've dunked before on several different occasions, but I remember dunking in AAU warm-ups. Usually it's not that common for a freshman to be able to dunk.
He's thrown it down a couple of times, but that's probably one of the hardest ones I've seen him get.
Even the football players were watching up top on the balcony. They were just waiting to see me get myself rim stuffed. I can't really control how fast I'm gonna grow or how tall I'm gonna get, so I'm just focused on trying to get better with my skill set that I have now.
I was like, my legs are a little dead, and I threw it up and boom!
We beat Springfield. We're starting to click more as a team, so we hit our log cabin for another night of team bonding.
Y'all know we're eating dinner first, right?
All the players and parents were there, ready to support us for our final game of the season. It means a lot just to kind of feel like you're in a family more than a team. It just brings you closer together, usually leads to better play on the floor. They made us this huge team dinner, all types of food. It was just all ours to eat.
God, thank you for every single person who had a part in getting this food onto our plates. Pray for a safe night and for lots of laughs and memories. Amen.
Amen.
What is it?
That's like pudding with Oreos on top. That could come before dinner, honestly.
Yeah. This is what you call a real meal, y'all. Hey, bro, it's a real big stuff always eating something, bro. It's a real meal, dude. Grab me a Gatorade.
The goal is to just relax, have some fun, and just become closer with one another.
2 crackers. Hey, Greg, he's fine. Never mind. Any color. Appreciate it.
Basketball players always eating whatever, really. I run around so much that I burn it all off.
Yes, sir, boy.
Even though it doesn't really seem like it would do anything for a basketball team, it's these moments that get you tighter.
Let's listen to the Coyotes.
There's one game left in the regular season, and this just brought us even closer preparing for the tournament.
The perimeter when we go out there.
All right, so when you guys...
That's how you get kicked out of a team meeting, by the way.
It's about to turn me up.
Last game of the season, senior night, and if we win this game, we get the 1 seed. Just thinking about how far we've come as a team. We're playing pretty good basketball right now, and to think if we win this game tonight, then it'll give us good momentum and kind of catapult us into the playoffs.
Think about the number of shots that we've taken. I mean, so far we've just kept getting up.
That's it. It started with that short right hand again.
My dad showed us a boxing fight.
So much, and I think the body shot before. Body shot again, that's a body shot.
It kind of represents our season because we've gotten punched a few times. We're still here standing for the last game.
Hey, White, go out there and fucking kill this dude. Let's go. Chop on 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. You can't do that.
We got a show out for the home crowd. Make sure we put on a show for these seniors in their last home game. We're ready to go. We've come this far. We just got to put our foot on the gas right now. We're playing pretty good basketball right now. This game we got Mo back, so it adds a whole nother dimension of how we can play as a team. We're playing Beaver Creek. They're a very good team. You can't underestimate them at all. We really want to get this win, and so do they.
Halftime score, 7-30. Beaver Creek 22.
It's halftime. We got the lead.
We're not about to let these guys come back in this damn game. They don't deserve to win this shit.
Just looking around in the locker room at half, you can see it kind of all coming together.
16 minutes, guys. Tell us team.
All that adversity that we faced this season, seeing that it's paying off.
Top on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Our normal starters.
To think if we win this game tonight, it'll give us good momentum, kind of catapult us into the playoffs.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Gabe Cupps for 3.
For me, I just wanted to play hard, make sure the seniors left here with a memory of getting a win. And we're playing well in big games like we should be. And that's the end of the regular season. Now we have that 1 seed for the tournament. To be able to lead the team, to come back and finish the season off like this, it's a great feeling.
But guys were locked in and doing their job tonight. Just did your job, right? When we do our job, we can play.
It's a great feeling, but we have the tournament coming right at us fast. We gotta enjoy this for a second, put it behind us, and finish off the season strong.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I love you guys. It's been a great season. Now let's get this running, all right? Let's go. Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Trotwood.
We've been preparing for the tournament ever since the beginning of the season. We knew we were going to be a pretty young team, so we knew we had to be tough.
It's just harder than hell. Definitely tests you.
You got to row across the lake and back.
ISO rope hold for 30 seconds.
We got rope climb. Latch it, and you're climbing 300 feet.
We come in and the coaches have like 20 stations set up for us to work out.
25 side to side. It's dumbbell matrix. So here.
To just try to get you tired mentally and physically.
However you want to split it up.
You know, we're about to get big out here. See if we can keep up.
The coaches just wanted to make sure we were all mentally prepared, ready to go to battle.
Good work, Gabe. Close. Halfway, let's go.
Other teams definitely weren't doing this type of workout. If we get through this, we'll be able to get through anything.
Let's go, boy. Good, Gabe.
That got me through the workout.
Push.
Even though I was super tired, me and Dre just kept fighting. After the tournament clinching win, you can see it kind of all coming together, seeing that it's paying off.
Hey, good workout, fellas. Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3.
We've hit a lot of blocks in the road, had a lot of adversity, but we got through it, and now we're ready for the tournament. We started off 2-7, fought through injuries, faced top competition, but now we're gonna show everybody real Centerville basketball. Our first playoff game was against a team called Tecumseh. I was a little bit nervous since it was the tournament, but I kept my composure. Getting my first taste of tournament action, a little bit more pressure just because if you lost, then you were done for the season.
Pump up the action. I'm active. If you never heard the bend,
I just wanted to play my role, help the team out.
Off the rapping, keep it on my body, jump up if you ask it. Don't gotta
Tecumseh showed up and rallied a little bit. Just like any tournament team should. It's a close game, but our senior leader, Mo, was back making plays.
Lock in, tell us.
We're in the tournament with the #1 seed. In our first game of the tournament against Tecumseh, we had a lot of adversity in this season, but we got through it. We can compete with whoever, and we're coming for that championship. Tecumseh put on a little bit of a rally against us. If I learned anything this season, not to underestimate any opponent. We were too resilient all year to let them come back on us.
Hey, they made shots. They made some shots, right? It's fine. We're good with that. We've been here before. It's not a big deal. All right, good.
Let's go!
We knew we couldn't take any game lightly. So in the second half, we went off. We were locked in, playing tough and together. After everything that's happened this season, we're facing every team like they're a state champion. We were playing our best basketball. We get our first dub of the tournament.
I need ice. Can I get 3? Yeah, one for each knee and one for
We're feeling good. We're having fun. That first tournament win was huge. It definitely gave us some momentum. With all those close nail-biter games, felt good to just kind of get a blowout. Game 1 of the tournament is done and over.
Hey, get off my
But we have game 2 in less than 48 hours, so we got to get back home, make sure we're getting back in the gym, and getting back to practice.
Get your ass in the stands and open your mouth for the entire possession.
My dad started killing us for how we were playing in the first half of our first game in Tecumseh.
All right? Stop trying to skate by.
You could be Taco Fall and I still won't be scared of you.
You don't know what that means.
Scared of you, bro. I don't care. Look at your head, ugly ass head, boy.
Teams don't really like us too much. Just because we kind of have a history of winning. My dad's been to the tournament multiple times. We're always pretty solid and we usually win.
I could shoot if I was unconscious.
It usually just seems like teams give us their best game. People usually think of us as like the rich kids, spoiled.
Thank you, Gally. Thanks, Coach Gally. D-Man, you're an announcer. Should we do an introduction? No.
And we don't deserve to be as good as we are.
Warren Bass.
I would say we're a little bit misunderstood though. We're just super competitive and tough and we would just want to have fun.
Turn that off. No, we only got 2 more points left. Turn that off. No, we got 2 more points. Come on. It's for the rest of the game. Let's go.
People usually call us names and stuff. They just don't really know us because as a team, we're just normal kids.
Stanley for 3.
What is that? Hoop. Renegade.
We're just down to earth and just like to have fun with each other. These team gatherings are just kind of a routine thing now.
Oh,
And we all just like to joke around.
Who is a better player than LeBron in the world?
Yeah, Mike.
KD has more talent.
Marcus Smart.
Yes.
Just like any other high school team.
Emmanuel. You don't want to help me, bro.
I'm ready to eat.
Of course, we're gonna eat right, make sure we get a good meal in.
Make sure you're getting yourself locked in and ready to go.
On the court, though, we're not backing down from anybody.
Your energy is going to determine what it's going to be. It's not going to be from a crowd.
It's game day of our second game in the tournament. We got momentum from our first win.
Whatever you bring is the energy we're going to have in the game. So lock in and kill.
Top round 3, 1, 2, 3. Trotwood.
In our second game of the tournament, we play Fairborn.
We haven't talked about this for a while, but that was our goal at the beginning of the year, right? Team over self. So we don't know how many days this group has left together. There's no reason to save anything for anything. Nothing. Let it all go.
We're always trying to attack, especially in the tournament.
Enjoy playing together. Enjoy the opportunity that you have. Toughest team's gonna win, just like
Top round 3, 1, 2, 3.
We just gotta go out there, be ourselves, and just play how we know how to play.
Freshman, number 0, Gabe Cupps.
Right off the tip, we just started scoring, and we never looked back. We were being super aggressive, and we were playing at a high level. At the end of the first quarter, we were up by 20.
Keep guarding, all right? Our level. Let's go.
Let's go. Top round 3, 1, 2, 3.
it right.
Hey, Drake.
We gotta make sure we're following the scouting report. Number 4 is catching and shooting. We're not Xing correctly, and we're not downing. Going into the half, we were up by 30. I was making sure we weren't taking our foot off the gas.
Can't celebrate early, fellas. We gotta crunch down to the last second, to the last buzzer, bro.
We're just gonna stick to how we play and just ball out.
Let's go, fellas. Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Trotwood.
In the second half, we're still going off. It was kind of different being up by so much. But it feels good seeing how far we've come. We're still killing, and eventually the starters come out. The gold squad from practice comes in and starts killing. Game 2 of the tournament is done and over.
We need to get back. We got 2 days to get ready for Wayne in the sectional final. We need 2 regional practices. Locked in, focused.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah!
305 tomorrow.
Today, fellas. Shot on 3, 1, 2, 3. Shot.
Kind of my story of getting to the blue chips. I was in 4th grade playing in this school championship. I played pretty well. I think I had around 20. The coach, he called my dad, asked if I would come down to the tryout. At first, my dad said no. He called him again the next day and said he should really let me come down to the tryout. I played pretty well in the tryout, but I think the main reason that I got on was Bronny was walking over to get water, and I stopped him and asked him, want to play one-on-one? I think that really impressed the coaches that I kind of had the guts to step up and ask him to play. I think it went pretty good. We traded buckets a couple times. I just wanted to see where I was at as a player. You know, sometimes Bronny got the best of me, sometimes I got the best of him. I think I kind of proved to myself and to everybody else that I could play with anybody. My relationship with Bronny is just kind of friends. You know, we text a little bit. Don't really get to see him, but when we do get to see each other, we pick up right where we left off.
1, 2, 3, ACDC, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It was our championship run this past AAU season that was our highlight. No one could stop us, and we won the championship. Fast forward till now, we're in the 3rd round of the tournament, and I'm going on a run with my own team. And it's going to take courage to be able to win the championship.
We've got it here today.
We've got the biggest game of the tournament coming up. We're playing against Wayne, who beat us in one of the first games of the season.
One more time, big inhale. 1, 2.
They were up by 2, 7 seconds left in the 4th. We inbounded it. I tried to find some space to shoot, and I missed. And then they stormed our court.
You kidding me?
That loss definitely kind of hurt me a little bit, just because I wasn't playing well, especially since I took the last shot and missed.
That's a shame, man. That's a shame. So Wayne's just tougher and better than us at basketball. That's where we are right now. Soak it in. Soak it in.
Even my dad was heated.
Don't act like it's somebody else's fault every time. Huh? Take some responsibility for it. All right.
We look like pity party every time something goes wrong. It's like, knock that shit off. I'll be back. We just play.
I'm terrible. I'm not even that flexible.
Good, hands back up. Back to downward dog. Hold this for a second now.
If we really want to win, we got to get our minds right. We did some yoga just to get us better mentally and physically.
You're breathing correctly. Every time you exhale, you should go down just a little bit further. Left knee back down.
Of course, some guys are goofing off. It's hard not to when we look like that. We got a huge game coming up, so we know we can't slack off. We got to stay focused if we want to keep this run going.
Anything else? All right, good job. Let's get a break.
Shot on 3, 1, 2, 3, shot one.
We're playing Wayne, and this is a huge game. When they played us the first time, they came out on top and stormed the court, so a lot of people think they're better than us. I'm not really thinking about anything else right now except just trying to go get the dub.
Everybody do your job. Lean into adversity. Like, you know it's coming. We haven't moaned about things that have happened to us, guys being hurt, guys being into us, losing games. Our record might not be nice and pretty and sparkly like people want it to be. Like, we're still right here.
We need to come out on top so we can show that this run just isn't a fluke. We've endured a lot this season, but we're right here standing in the 3rd round of the tournament, and I think if we get this win, we got a good shot at the championship.
So all the bullshit you've gone through all year, that's why I love this group. That's Centerville basketball, baby. We work. Go play for each other as hard as you can play and do your job. All right, let's get it. Let's go get it.
Number 0, Gabe Cupps.
The game starts, and 3 quick turnovers for them leads to easy points for us. Start of the 2nd quarter, we're all feeling good. Last game we put up a 50-piece, and this game we wanted to hold them scoreless in the 2nd quarter. After my 3, that put us on a 15-0 run. Then 17-0. Then 19-0. Then with 5 seconds left in the 2nd quarter, I get on a fast break, go for the layup. It gets goaltended.
That's a 21-0 run, and we held them scoreless in the second. Going into halftime, we were all hyped. And we were just talking about how we need to do the same thing and not let off the gas.
Hey, hold on me 10 the whole game. Here, let's go.
This is where toughness is not shoving a guy, swinging on a guy, getting a cheap foul. Tough is do our stuff at the level that we do it. All right, let's go.
Turn on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Came out in the second half and we did the same thing. We were attacking. They were locking up a little bit more. They made some adjustments, but we weren't gonna let that stop us. As the league keeps growing, we're taking in the moment, just realizing how far we've come. We've gone through a lot this season, and it all prepared us for this moment. So to wrap up this game, Gold Squad comes in, they finish off the game, we get the win. This was one of my better games this season, and more importantly, we got the dub.
Pretty good in our jobs, right? I thought we were incredible at just doing our job.
Our adversity brought us to this point, and it just goes to show that to be able to win, you just gotta be willing to outwork everybody.
Down, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right now we're at a senior living house.
Whoa, 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 whoa. She blow my mind, it's a crime, she look like diamond. I lost my mind a long time, I cannot find it. Whoa. Keep that 30 tucked in that YSL. Whoa. Shorty gangster.
We were still turning up from the win we got.
Whoa. And she working on getting her degree. Whoa.
I don't know who had the idea of going to the retirement home, but it was fun.
Whoa, whoa, pretty face, whoa, pretty, and she smart, whoa, smart, bad and bougie, bad and.
We're all feeling good, knowing that we can play with anyone. Even though we were having a good time, at this point in the tournament, every team we play is going to be a great team, so we got to bring our A game. We're on our way to the 4th game of the tournament. After a huge win against Wayne, I think people are starting to realize that we're legit. We pull up to Xavier to finish out the tournament.
Where are we going?
They definitely have some big hallways with a ton of different rooms. When we were walking in, we had no idea where we were going. It just gives us a reminder that we're on a bigger stage now. We got the dub last week, but if we win this game, we'll advance to the round of 16, winning the district championship.
So I just want you to think for a second, what does a grateful player look like? How does that player prepare for the game? How does he play when he's in the game? A grateful player.
It's a great opportunity for us. We can't take it for granted.
Grateful player gonna have high hands on closeouts? Why?
It could be his last one.
This might be his last closeout. His team needs him to close out with high hands every time, right? Is he going to go to the offensive boards if that's his job? Every single time. Second efforts, third efforts, fourth efforts, right? That's what grateful people do because they savor the opportunity that they have. They're going to sprint back on D? Yeah, they're going to sprint back on D, or they're going to say, Coach, I need one because I can't sprint back on D. They're going to communicate at an elite level. What else? Why wouldn't you?
At this point in the tournament, every team we play is going to be a great team, so we got to bring our A game every time.
Dive on the floor. Value every possession. Surrender the outcome. Play like you're grateful for the opportunity to be here on March 8th, right? Don't take it for granted. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Toughest team is going to win.
Let's go, fellas. Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3. Shovel it.
You don't want the smoke. You don't want it. You don't want that. You don't want to pick a top even. You don't want that head.
We're playing Lakota West. They're a really good team that can shoot the lights out, and if they get hot, they're super dangerous. We're fired up, ready to keep this run going. The game starts, we're on a big stage, and we're ready to show what we can do. First few possessions go by, and I miss a layup, and you could just tell right there that it was going to be a grinded out game. Prime tournament basketball. It's super physical. Everybody's flying around, diving on loose balls. They're hitting shots. Right now it seems pretty evenly matched. We're turning the ball over too much. Starting to make a few too many mistakes. I missed another layup, and it's just getting a little bit sloppy. We've been in plenty of games like this year, so it's nothing new. With two tournament teams who are pretty evenly matched, going head to head, you know it's going to be a close game. We're just trying to come out on top.
Hey, our defense is definitely picked up, but like our offense is a little sloppy right now.
Hey, what do you got?
Just keep playing hard.
The guys are asking me what we need to do. I just told them we need to keep playing hard, try to minimize our mistakes.
They're getting tired, guys. Stay high and stay wide.
Our plan was run up and down and get them to tire out because they really only had 6 guys that could play.
All right, toughest team. Let's get it. Let's go.
The first half was definitely ugly, but we're going to wipe that from our memory and go out in the second half like it's a new game. Started the second half, neither team was budging. Each team is playing all out. You can tell they're getting tired. It's gonna come down to who makes the most mistakes.
It's 51, so the first pass, you're matched up.
My dad was complaining about a charge call, and he gets teed up. It's definitely not what we need right now. Then their coach gets teed up. We go back and forth scoring. Drew gets fouled. Then they hit a deep three. Now we're up 1 with 2 minutes left. I see a wide open lane. I hit it and I miss the layup. They shoot a 3, they miss. We get the board. We're gonna play it safe and run out the clock. We're up by 3. It's coming down to the wire. We make both free throws and the clock winds down. Just like that, we've won our 4th straight playoff game, winning the district championship. Now we're going to the Sweet 16. Just knowing that we're one of the last teams in Ohio that I did as a freshman, it was an awesome feeling considering where we started and how far we've come.
You get to this point, guys, you gotta go win it. Every time, you gotta go win it. District championships are hard to come by, fellas.
We were all feeling good. We celebrated a little bit. But in our next game, we were facing the #1 team in the state. We're headed to Xavier again. It's the biggest game of the season so far. Moeller's the #1 ranked team in the state. They've won a ton of state championships. It's definitely our toughest matchup of the season. They're big, athletic, and disciplined, and they can definitely score. When you're playing them, there's very little room for mistakes. If we slip up, it's not gonna be good.
Another big breath in. Let it go. Make sure you smile and enjoy this. I mean, this is why we do all that stuff.
A lot of people at the beginning of the season were saying we weren't gonna be very good, and it looked like that with all the stuff we went through.
We had a lot of people say it wouldn't grow, right? But we're the little boy that kept watering. Kept pulling the weeds, kept watering. This might be the time it pays off.
We started off poorly, but we're clawing our way back into this thing. Tonight, we could really show people how much we can play.
Trust the process. Let's get it.
Let's go, fellas. Shot on 3, 1, 2, 3.
If we're not playing our best, these guys could put a hurting on us. But I like our chances. We're really playing our best basketball right now, and we're fired up, ready to go. Just looking at these guys, they're all super big and athletic. They look like they could all be playing in college. They get good shots no matter what, and we just have to limit those good shots. They come out clamping us up. They're sprinting to everything. We can tell this is going to be a tough one for sure. But we answer right back. And we believe in ourselves that we can win this. My game plan, just doing whatever I can to help the team. And it's a super close game. And we're showing we can really run with these guys.
Let's go chin punch once. So I want Gabe starting with it here.
You can tell why these guys are ranked #1 in the state just by the way they play.
Drew here. Gabe's gonna enter it.
We're not scared though. My game plan was to focus on my mindset. You can't really control some things in the game, but you can control how hard you play.
Win this quarter, fellas. Win this quarter. Let's go. Win this quarter.
Usually the outcome's gonna go your way.
Keep it clean.
In the second quarter, they really started to manhandle us. They really started to show their physicality. These guys are legit, and we got to figure out a way to slow them down going into half.
It's not gonna matter if we don't get stops, guys. Like, they score all the time because we're not jumping to the ball, they're getting offensive boards.
A big reason of our team's success is because we usually do the little things, and we weren't in the biggest game of the season, and they were definitely capitalizing.
Stuff that we know we've got to do. And you're not getting back in if you don't get stops. It doesn't matter how much you score. We have to get stops.
They were definitely hitting their shots, and when they didn't, they got a bunch of offensive rebounds. We were turning the ball over too much, we weren't hitting our shots, and we weren't boxing out.
Hey, we got to be patient enough to win. We're going 100 to 11.
We dug a hole for ourselves, but we're not out of this game yet.
Okay? Stay aggressive, stay together. Let's go. Got it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
With everything we've gone through this season, it can't be over this quickly, so we got to put up a fight. We're coming out of the half. We just got to give it all we got. We're down 20. We're playing as hard as we can. But these guys are the real deal. We just gotta lock up as hard as we can. We're definitely not quitting.
Gabe, you're gonna cut. You gotta get fast, Gabe. You gotta get underneath him and then come back up.
We're down 20. We're hoping we can make a desperation comeback. This is our last chance.
It's not open. They'll have to switch it, and Gabe should be open here.
But we're still in the game. We think we can win this. We start playing better defense, and we're starting to make them work for their buckets. It's looking like we can actually do this.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chop on 1, 2, 3.
Tom hits a 3 with 2 minutes left. We're down by 10.
When they get it and they start going away from you, you're going, all right?
We're down by 9 after a rich layup. But they're not letting up. Now the only thing we can do is foul. I try to shoot a desperation 3. At this point, it's too late.
All right, guys. I mean, I'm proud of our effort. Like, we fought, right? We didn't just come swinging like we did in the second half, though. It took us a little while to get our kind of tippy-toed in and check the water first, right?
It definitely hurt a little bit more. If we would have done our jobs in the second quarter, the outcome may have been different.
Hopefully convince some of you guys that we can play with them.
We outscored them in the second half, but we had dug too deep of a hole for ourselves in the first.
You know, for you underclassmen, it can't eat you, it can't destroy you. It's not failure.
This one is especially hard for the seniors, knowing that it's their last high school game, that they couldn't beat Moeller in the playoffs.
Last thing, guys, I want to thank the seniors. Big Mo, if you ever coach, trust me, if you want to win, you'll play a kid like that.
There's definitely a silver lining, though. We overcame a 2-7 start. Injuries.
12, 13.
And a super young team. And to get to the 5th round of the tournament.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3, chop it!
That's pretty good with everything considered. I'm definitely not finished though. I still have 3 more years left and I'm only gonna get better.
8 in the first half, 4 in the second. Everybody up, down.
I think me having another year of experience with all the adversity we went through is definitely gonna help us for a later championship run.
All right, fellas, hey, let's not forget what we did. You guys busted your ass, you sacrificed for each other. I'm proud of you. Love you guys. Thank you.
Chop it on 3, 1, 2, 3,
chop it.
Sheesh, Gabe Cupps is different, straight up. And he's starting as a freshman on Vars? Boy, different. What's good, Overtime fam? This your guy, OT Larry. We really appreciate you tuning in to our series, Chopping Wood, featuring our guy, Gabe Cupps.
Make sure your ass is fight ready.
Gabe is tough on and off the court. We had to link up and document his whole freshman season. Facts! This season was definitely a movie, so we're going back through some of the best moments from Gabe's epic freshman season.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Let's get it!
They got me!
Y'all are finally starting to realize that Gabe is a hooper, and he's doing this at the age of 15. Gabe averages around 12 points a game as a freshman, which is crazy. Gabe can do a little bit of everything on the court. He's got the strap, he can lock up, and his handles are legit.
He has one of the best handles I've seen in my life. If he gets enough dribbles, he'll get by it no matter what.
He's just a bucket. Let's look at the top 3 moments of Gabe just being a bucket on the floor.
I don't usually hear stuff while I'm playing, but one of my teammates told me that the crowd was chanting "Daddy Ball" just because my dad's a coach. It doesn't matter what they say, it matters what's happening on the court. After I hit the 3, I'd never heard him say "Daddy Ball" again.
Hold on, you mean to tell me that after the crowd started chanting "Daddy Ball" at Gabe, he bangs the 3 right in their face to win the game?
3, 1, 2, 3,
That's cold, Gabe. You wild for that, no cap. Let's take a look at this next scene.
Everybody was kind of saying that they haven't seen me dunk or that I can't dunk with any power or anything.
My legs are dead.
I had to show them what's up.
I thought they were dead.
Another classic example of why Gabe is the truth. My man Gabe steps up and says, my legs are dead.
My legs are dead.
And then proceeds to dunk right in front of the whole team and the football players who were talking trash. And not only can Gabe do a little bit of everything as a freshman, but he's 6 foot and can throw it down. Watch out for that, man. Watch when he hits that growth spurt. Scary, spooky. Next question.
I was like, my legs are a little dead. And I threw it up and I, boom.
I get on a fast break, go for the layup, it gets goaltended. That's a 21-0 run, and we held them scoreless in the second. And we were just talking about how we need to do the same thing and not let off the gas.
Hey, hold on to 10 the whole game. Okay, let's go.
Handles, shooting ability, toughness, and now clutchness? Gabe missed a crucial shot to lose an important game earlier in the season, but came back and redeemed himself against the same team in the playoffs. Gabe dropped 20 points to lead his team to the third round playoff victory. At halftime, he said hold them under 10 the whole game. Tough Gabe. I see what the mentality is.
Hold on to 10 the whole game. Okay, let's go.
This past season, Gabe and his squad got into all types of crazy stuff off the court. From workouts to team dinners, even paintball and chopping trees. We're gonna take a look back at some of the craziest moments off the court with Gabe and his team.
You know, we're about to get big out here. See if we can keep up.
The coaches just wanted to make sure we were all mentally prepared, ready to go to battle.
Good work, Gabe. Come on, halfway, let's go.
Okay, Gabe, I see you and your homies getting Aki right in time for playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, but where was my invite? I saw y'all doing all kinds of stuff. Rowing boats, climbing stairs, flipping tires. These boys were not playing games out here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all teams better get right like Gabe's team. If y'all want to win, y'all gotta get Aki like Gabe and your boy Larry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She blow my mind, it's a crime, she look like diamond. I lost my mind a long time, I cannot find it. Whoa. Keep that 30 tucked in that YSL. Whoa. Shorty gangster.
We were still turning up from the win we got.
Whoa. And she working on getting her degree. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
I don't know who had the idea of going to the retirement home, but it was fun.
Hold on, talk about Gabe dances too? Let me find out. Gabe and the squad hit a retirement home for a team gathering during the playoffs. They really showed up and started dancing and turning up with the senior citizens. We all know Gabe is goofy off the court, but this is next level goofy, my guy. Gabe got the moves on and off the court. Okay, get like you, okay, Gabe. Hey.
Coming in.
We're going to chop down some trees right now.
The chop wood mentality is just to keep going at it and just keep working harder.
None of us really knew what we were doing. I just went into it kind of swinging it like a baseball bat.
I was swinging it like a bat.
This is big. Yeah, but give me a guess on how many swings you're gonna have to take to chop down the tree.
Somewhere above 100.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably gonna be about 3 times that. Keep hitting the tree, you're not gonna feel like you're making any progress, and you just gotta keep swinging.
I know what y'all gonna say. Don't harm the trees. But this team exercise builds character straight up. You heard coach, 300 swings, take down the tree. That chopping wood mentality applies in any area of life. You put that time, energy, consistent effort, and you'll chop down that tree in your life. Youngins, take notes. We all know how Gabe blew up. He got his first taste of legit competition playing with the Blue Chips. He played with Bronny, Mikey Williams, and Ja. That team was stacked. Might be the best AAU team ever. That's OD crazy, I know. So for the last segment, let's take a look back at Gabe's best Blue Chip moments from chopping wood.
This is the email that they sent my dad when I made the Blue Chips. Your child has been selected to participate in the North Coast Blue Chips 5th grade AAU basketball program. We're very excited to have you and your child be a part of the NCBC family. Blue Chips, I was just playing basketball in 4th grade and I had a good game. One of the coaches from the other team told me I should come try out, so I did and made the team.
Hold on, pause it right there. Imagine that. Randomly being able to try out with the Blue Chips and then making the team? Imagine getting that later in the mail, reading it, knowing you're gonna play with LeBron's son, Mikey and Ja? Sheesh, my head is spinning right now. Just thinking of all that talent. Opportunity of a lifetime, if you ask me. Let's take a look at the next scene.
I played pretty well in the tryout, but I think the main reason that I got on was Bronny was walking over to get water and I stopped him and asked him, want to play one-on-one? I think that really impressed the coaches that I kind of had the guts to step up and ask him to play. I think it went pretty good. We traded buckets a couple times. I just wanted to see where I was at as a player. You know, sometimes Bronny got the best of me, sometimes I got the best of him. I think I kind of proved to myself and to everybody else that I could play with anybody.
Trying out for the team and having the confidence of challenging King James's son to a 1v1 and then making the team because of it? Gabe, you cold for that, real talk if you ask me. That's what you call shooting your shot, alright? And that's the mentality you need to be elite. Big facts.
A year ago, I was playing with the Blue Chips and we were in the finals of a tournament in LA. LeBron showed up to cheer us on and he was getting into it. I was having a good game and my shots were falling. I went up and grabbed a rebound, brought it out past the three-point line and hit another three right in front of Bron. He was hyping me up. We got to talking on the sideline. When I said something to him about being able to shoot, he just kind of came back and was like, it may look like I'm not a real shooter, but I can. He said during halftime, and we're gonna go out and see who's really the better shooter. We both came out hitting our shots. After my fourth shot, I missed and Bron hit his. So he got the best of me that time. Next thing I know, the video is going viral. That was actually a year ago to the day. So I hollered at Bron on IG and challenged him again. I'm looking forward to the rematch, but right now I'm focused on one thing: winning my hometown a championship.
This is the ultimate basketball moment that a kid can only dream of. Not only being able to play with Bronny and the Blue Chips, most kids wouldn't even be able to utter that sentence. But having a shooting competition with LeBron and almost winning? Play against the best player in the ever? That's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and Gabe shined. Gabe, hats off to you, fam. And with that, we're out of time with this bonus episode of Chopping Wood. We really hope you enjoyed it. Gabe had a crazy freshman season. Gabe is goated, and we know he's got more in his bag. And you know this, check out his second year of high school is gonna be nuts, so keep an eye on that Gabe Cupps content, alright? Thank you for everyone who supported this series. We hope you enjoyed it, like I said. And Gabe, we're waiting on those rematches with Bronny and his pops. Let's make it happen, you heard. Hey yo, where's the OT challenge, my boy? What's up? What we doing? OT Larry, we off this, you heard? Yo fam, what's really good? Overtime Fits got so much heat dropping this year. If you're trying to get dripped out like your guy, all you gotta do is click right here and stay tuned to all the new drops, alright?